right.
Flowers.
So good talk right there, guys. Let's go over to the more familiar conference in the NFC, guys. The Lions lose 34-31 after a blown lead against the San Francisco 49ers. Man, I was cheering for the Lions so hard in this one. They were up. They were up. I'm thinking, I'm watching this like, no way, bro. Like, is this really happening? I sent it in the group me chat. I said, I told y'all about the Lions. What you said? Hey, he said they better hold on to that lead. When they let it go, they say, oh.
I knew it, bro. I don't know why I knew. They came out too good. They like blew all their energy out.
They were running the ball, throwing it, lights out on defense. Jared Goff, everybody was getting the ball. Jameson Williams, hey, he fast.
He fast. He's fast.
It was too much. And then
Jameer Gibbs was out there like, woo! I was like, yo, come on, man, Niners.
You playing against the Niners. The Niners offense is too good. So, like, if you're up by that many points, so what? Because Christian McCaffrey, Debo's back there, IU is back there, and freaking Kittle's back there. Like, there wasn't even no problem, bro. Nobody was even worried. Like, you could look, and then shout out to Mr. Irrelevant for playing great half of the game. You know?
Purdy.
So, I mean, Purdy didn't play great against the Packers most of that game. He played great in the fourth quarter, and then he didn't play good in the first half of this game, but he played great in the second half using his legs, like making those runs. Like, he's sneaky quick. I mean, he's doing what Lamar should have been doing, bro. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But shout out to Brock Purdy, like actually coming through in the clutch, doing what Jimmy G couldn't do with his legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Detroit, man, they choked, man. They choked because they had them. They had those Niners. You say you wasn't worried. I was worried. I've seen like halftime, and I put in the group chat. I said, "What I say? Lions busting that ass." I think so.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, the Niners play style. I mean, I've been the biggest. What's the word for it? I don't know. I'm not gonna call myself a Purdy hater. I'm not a Purdy hater. I just didn't think it was all that. He gained a lot.
I told you, bro, he was nice. Look, bro, I told you Purdy was nice, bro. I was like, he was seriously in MVP contention, and you were like, yeah.
He earned a lot of respect from me. I seen him
top 10,
make some plays. I don't
top
know
10.
Yet.
Bro, come on, man.
Top 10, bro.
Top 10, bro. Dude, look at his numbers, bro. Look at the fourth quarter performances in the playoffs, bro. Like, come on, man. It's
maybe
top 10, bro.
10. It's a good chance.
Y'all doing it again. You're doing it again. If that dude was black. Hold up. Here's the thing. I would say this. Let's look at it like this. If that was Trey Lance, who was pick number 3, doing what Brock Purdy's doing right now, that dude would be the MVP this year.
Oh, yeah. They would have loved it.
Trey sucks.
Yeah, but I'm saying if that was Trey Lance doing, that's what they hoped. So if Brock Purdy's doing everything that they hope Trey Lance would be doing.
I mean, Brock, he cool, man. It's not Brock. It's just that.
What is it?
It's the team, man. It's the team. He's got Debo, IU, and this is look. I love the Niners. So feel where I'm coming from. Like Jalen, like you know how I feel about the Niners.
Yeah. Kyle Shanahan.
You know, I mean,
bro, he just think Kyle Shanahan is like.
I mean,
he don't love the Niners, bro. He love Kyle Shanahan, bro.
Listen, do y'all see CMC? Like CMC. Best running back in the league.
He was George Kittle. They just had a trash team.
George Kittle, top 5 tight end in the league. Debo Samuels is amazing. Brandon Ayuk, really underrated. And they got a lights out defense. So, like, you know, for for me to sit here.
Defense hasn't been lights out. The defense hasn't been lights out. Defense regressed.
They got dogs. They got dogs.
Defense regressed. The D-line isn't getting pressure like they were before. I mean, they're in the Super Bowl, but D-line's not quite like it was before. Chase Young probably won't be there, or he'll probably be a backup next year. Bosa's still making plays. Hargraves and Armstead aren't playing up to the level as they should. Linebackers, though. Greenlaw, Fred Warner. It's cold.
Can I finish my
Go ahead, bro.
Well, you
said lights out defense. I'm debating. I'm saying it's not a lights out defense anymore.
It's a top 10 defense.
Yeah.
All right, that's great to have when you got all those weapons in the top 10 defense. So, like, for me to
the Chiefs are a lights out defense.
Golly, Jay, let me finish the goddamn point, man.
Chiefs are lights out.
Go ahead, Shelf. Go ahead.
I
was trying to tie it up for y'all, but this dude keep.
All right. This is what I'm gonna say. Right. This is the thing with Purdy, right? So he's been a starter for 6 games last year, and then
that's it.
No, it's 9.
Oh, 9 games. Sorry, 9 games last year. 9 games last year. And then this season, he won his first 6 games as a starter last year. Think about the difference that the team has been since he's taken over as quarterback. Going from Jimmy G, who was, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say about Jimmy G, but he's like a steady quarterback. I'm not saying that he's great, but he was a game manager. If you calling anybody a game manager, it would be Jimmy G. Think about how
a little less than that.
Jimmy G, he took him to a Super Bowl, right?
So
how much more dynamic is that team with Brock Purdy in that position?
A lot more.
It's a lot more. And think about the years. Think about how many years that team was looking for decent quarterback play. And so the whole thing is Brock Purdy has brought a dimension of just stability and consistency. And his pass attempts is 9.5 yards per pass. So it's not like he's just dinking and diving. He's fitting into the system and then creating opportunities for his teammates. He's a good quarterback.
For sure.
Listen,
I got respect for him.
Still, shout out to Jared Goff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out to the Lions, man. They really did their thing. I mean, nobody seen them making it to the NFC Championship game at all.
I mean, yeah, kind of did.
Jared Goff, man. Yo, I feel good for that brother because that dude was thrown out with the garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody talk about him, and now he was a couple points away from taking the second team back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he's a number 1 pick. He played great this season. His numbers were great.
He was dealing.
He's a good quarterback. Top 12 in the league at least.
Something.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. He always had, and I feel like I'm glad this. I like giving the players credit. I mean, I know Jay, you like giving a lot of credit to the coaches. Well, a lot of it does go to the coaches, but this is really showing that he could play when he was in L.A. and whatever, and had Sean McVay there. This is really showing him stepping up and really take lead of the team and do his thing. So yeah, definitely big shout out to Jared Goff for getting his team to the NFC Championship.
Man, honestly, I hope he wins the title, man. Like, I hope that dude, I hope he has like one of those Alex Smith careers where like they cast him away and he comes back and balls out, and I hope he actually wins the Super Bowl.
But you look at this team, dude. So this team had some hiccups this year. I remember saying they had a decent looking schedule. If they get home field advantage, it's possible they could be the number 1 seed, make it to the NFC Championship game. The Lions. Then if you looked at their route, say who did they play the first week who did they play in the wild card?
They had a bye week, bro.
No, they didn't.
They didn't have a bye.
The Niners had the bye.
Yeah,
they played the Rams.
No, they didn't.
They beat the Rams.
They played the Rams in the divisional.
They played the Rams and the Bucks.
Okay. Yeah. So they played the Rams and the Bucks. Those were two winnable games, very winnable. Then it's against the Niners. It's like, damn, this is it right here. So just seeing them on par right there after, like, the season before, it's like they're progressing. And last year they were one game from it, and this year in the NFC Championship game. And this is a really young team we're talking about. I mean, you look at everybody across the field, compare their age to the Niners' age and experience. So I feel like this is a big key, and the Lions will be a team to F with next year in the NFC. Absolutely.
It's just going to be hard in that division, man, if you got Green Bay.
Green Bay's that. Green Bay's on the come up, too.
They got to pay Jared Goff a deal, I think. They got to give him a contract.
Man, he needs to do a team-friendly deal and enjoy himself.
And figure it out, because they're still not paying a lot of the young top talent guys like Aiden Hutchinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Laporta. I mean, damn, they hit on that. All right. So speaking on